Hi guys, and welcome back to another live stream. Happy Lego Build Day. Hope you're all well. I hope everyone is doing great. Oh, let's just readjust this a little bit. There we go. So, what is everybody up to? Um, I am going to be continuing to build the UCS Razor Crest today. So, um, if you are building something today for Lego Build Day, just throw it up in the comments below. And on the replay gang, if you guys are building anything, let me know in the comments later on. Yeah, so this is the second day of building the set. We did 7 bags yesterday, took 5 hours. Probably only going to be on for about 3 hours today because I know there's some other streams coming up a bit later on, starting around 4ish. So don't really want to go over. I mean, if we go a little bit over, that's okay, but we'll be trying to cut her off around 4. So we'll see how far we get today with this lot. Let's get the cameras all set up. There we go. Here we are with our close-up, our overlay from here, and the face cam. All good. So, bag 8 has already been put in the tray. So we are good to start. Yes. Excuse me. So yes. Good day yesterday, I have to say. After building, I did go have some dinner, which was obviously leftover Christmas dinner from the previous day. So I had some of that, nice, warmed up and fresh gravy and everything. And then I sat and I watched Home Alone because I hadn't seen it this year yet. So I sat down and watched that. That was great. I always forget how good the music is to that, to be honest. It's wicked. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. No. It is really, really good. And you forget how young, like, Macaulay Culkin was when he actually did that. Like, wow. Kudos to him as well, because he got his, was it his star on the Walk of Fame, didn't he? And Catherine O'Hara, who plays his mother, who is also in Schitt's Creek, she was there to give his speech, which was really, really nice. That was really cool. You know, nice to see that they're still in touch. Yeah. What else did we do? Carl built a set last night, and if you want later on, I can show you that. It's a Disney set, so one of his Christmas presents I got for him. So that was cool. He sat down and did that to himself. Yeah, he kind of sets himself up in his armchair and just gets a tray and then just, yeah, gets to building. So very much looking forward to when the tray company get their products over here in the UK. I know they're looking to do, what is it, acrylic or plastic versions of the tray things, as opposed to the wooden ones. So Emily, get those over here. We want them too. To be honest, it would be perfect for what Carl wants to do. Just sit in his armchair and do building. So, yeah. Right. Trying to think if I did anything else last night, to be honest. No, watched a film, had some tweets. I caught up on a couple of things that were going on with YouTube. Watched a couple of YouTube videos. So heard what was happening with Brixie. It's a very unfortunate accident, a mistake to make, I'm afraid. But, you know, everyone is bound by the same rules when they join the LAN network, I suppose. Not that I'd know, but yeah. So it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, 6 months of not having early sets isn't really gonna affect bricks. To be honest, I'm of the mind, and I've said this on Family Bricks as well. When all the LAN members get all their sets early, and you get just an en masse showing of, you get one date where it's all, look at the boxes I've just been sent, and then you get another date where it's, here are the sets early built and reviewed. And to be honest, I actually don't pay attention personally. If it's a set I'm interested in, I might watch one or two, and I'm very selective about which review I will watch from whom. So, because at the end of the day, I think I would much prefer to get a review from someone who's gone out to buy the set, who has an interest in the set themselves, and spent their own money on it, because I actually think you'll get a much more honest review. Just my 2 pence on the matter. But I mean, Duck Bricks is out there. I mean, I actually watched a review of his today, because he's got out and he's actually bought the X-Jet, and he has the original X-Jet, so it was a good comparison video. So I looked at that, but he's actually gone out and he's bought it, because again, he's in the same situation where he's been put on a probation. Oh, these are different. So look at these pieces here. 3 up, and then there's a little hole in the bottom. So I've got a few of those to use on this set. So yeah, as I say, Duck Bricks is doing fine, and his ban was a bit earlier. But yeah, and as I said, I mean, they've got their fan bases are so big. To be honest, when it comes to Brixie, I prefer to watch his city stuff anyway. That's what enticed me into his channel, was the Lego City and that whole basement he's got, which is like huge. As I said before on my channel, like, so jealous of that kind of space that some people have for like their Lego rooms and stuff. But yeah, I can be envious, but it will not make me bitter, because eventually, one day, I will have my own space. It will happen. I will make it happen. So, positive future outlook. So yeah. I'm guessing this could potentially be this whole back door area here that I'm building right now. But yeah. So I am building this for Lego Build Day today, and probably tomorrow and the day after, seeing how far we get. But yeah, so just as I say, let me know what you are planning to build. If you are building, of course. Just because it's Lego Build Day doesn't necessarily mean you have the time to build today. You might just be chilling, watching some streams. So, yeah. Oh, I haven't got any music on. Do you want some music? Should we leave music off for a little bit first? Yeah, we'll leave it off for just a little bit. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, can't it? Just that repetitive. But yeah. So we'll leave it for a bit. We'll leave it for, say, like the first half an hour to an hour, and then we'll throw something on, just to fill the void. So, but yeah, it was lovely yesterday having Mark pop up. He popped up towards the end of the stream. We had Mayo pop in yesterday. We had Death Ray pop in yesterday. It was all really nice chatting. Obviously, anyone who doesn't necessarily want to chat, if you're more of a just like to watch and you like to lurk, that's fine. That's cool. But never feel like you'd be judged, because obviously happy for chats at all levels. I'm not any kind of Lego expert. I just like Lego. So I'm happy to chit chat about anything, to be honest. Also, it doesn't have to be about Lego. If you want to throw anything in the chat, just get anything off your chest, you go right ahead. It's fine. So yeah, lots of paneling, lots of tiles with this, which is nice, I have to say. I do think it's nice. I think it's going to look lovely once it's all done. All this exterior paneling and stuff that we've got going on. Yeah. So far the build has been good. There's been there is quite a bit of technique, as you can see here. There's quite a decent Technic frame to the build. But there is quite a few brick built parts all coming together now. The whole of the bottom of the ship was tiled, so all of this in here has been tiled. My that camera's frozen. Hello. It's working on the camera itself, but it's just not coming through the stream very well. Okay. Might have to switch up that, because I've got the phone, which is a close-up, I've got tethered to the... Oh, hey! Hey, Carrie! Merry Christmas to you too! It is Star Wars. Oh, hang on. I've got a banner for it. Let me throw that up. Boop, boop. There we go. It's the UCS Razor Crest. You have not frozen. Yeah. Now, this little camera here sometimes, it goes a bit funny. It's tethered to the Wi-Fi hotspot on the computer, which is then LAN wired into the router. But yeah, sometimes it I don't know. It's sometimes just a bit funny. But yes, I'm on bag 8 of the UCS Razor Crest right now. So far, good build. Decent amount of Technic, to be fair, but you kind of expect that with these larger UCS sets. So yeah, some of it's a little tricky. There's some points where you have to kind of get pins in from the inside and push them through, but gonna have you on in the background. But my brother and sister are just about to knock on the boot. I hope you haven't got them in the boot. Kerry just locking family away. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I'll just be jabbering away, to be fair. So this is the back door. Okay, cool. So you go there, you clip in here. Okay. So we have this whole rear mechanism. And it looks like that then folds down for the bottom. Well, nice. Nice. Yeah. It's a big ship, I will say that. A little bit bigger than I probably anticipated. But it's going to be glorious when it's finished. And as Nicole says, worry about the space later. So, cool. So we got these kind of like piston-like pieces. Boop, boop. There's no spring in them or anything, but those are going to be connecting to the side of the door as well. So we are going into that point there. So we're going into this this point here. Come on, come down a little bit. And into oh, come on. Yeah, a bit tricky sometimes. Come on. Okay. There we go. Done. Cool. Okay. Nice. Right. Next. Got a 1 by 12 dark bluish grey tile, and we're looking like we're going to be building this up with some angled tiles with snot bricks on. Okay, and this is going to be added onto this side build. Okay. Nice. So this is going to create like the angles required for the side of the ramp door. And then a little dark bluish grey one, single one on the end. Ta-da! And then we're just going to be putting a tile on top. Okay. And then the hinge point on the end. There we go. Sorry, plate on top, and now tile to give it a nice smooth finish. Yes, lots of light and dark bluish grey in this set, obviously. Star Wars, what do we expect? So, but still, even if you find building with the same colours a bit boring, there is plenty of colour built up within the actual frame and stuff for the Technic pieces and then the backs of the doors to give you reference points, I suppose, as you are building. So that's good. And as you see like things like these bright yellow pieces and bright blue pieces are utilized as well. But exterior, potentially, it's all going to be, well, I know it's all going to be this kind of light bluish grey finish. Coffee time. Lovely. Right. And a 1x6 plate underneath. And then we're going to be adding is that in the right spot? Nope. There we go. Yeah. On the upside down one. There we go. Okay, so this is the piece we've just built up. And now this is going to connect to the side of the panel, but on my side, this side. So giving those kind of, allowing for those angles to be on the side of the rear door. And at the minute, it's not connected just yet, but I'm sure we'll be connecting it somehow. And here we go. So we've got this lovely Technic piece, which has got a hole in the middle and two axle holes. Yeah. Putting two blue Technic pins through there with the little stoppers on the end. And these pieces go flying because they're so small. we go. 1 and oh, come on. There we go. So we made a nice little bracket there. Now that's going to pin the part that we've just built up to this kind of eye-shaped bar. So it's going to pin to the bottom of this, but again, from my side. So I'll turn it around once I'm done so you guys can see. And I need you to go in there, but also in there at the same time. So I need you to go in there a little bit, just like there, and into there. There we go. Oh, let's flip you around so you can see what I've just done. So what we've just created is this this angle bar here, and then we've just pinned it together with the eye, kind of the eye-shaped bar brick piece there in the Technic with this little bracket, and then that's going to hold that shape. And as you can see, the piston is behind that to give that illusion that the piston's doing the work of lifting the ramp. So some nice details, very nice details. Now I'm assuming potentially that we have to now mirror that. No, don't jump ahead. I've got to do some tiling on the other side first. Right, so we're going to put some tiles on the exterior. Oh, if they fit, come on. There we go. And then yeah, okay. 1x4 there. And then we're going to use a pizza slice shaped quarter round tile on the bottom. That last exposed stud. There we go. And I'm still not going to the other side. Okay. So we've got these nice sand green pieces with the clip, 1x2s, modified, that little clip on top. It looks like we're adding some exterior details here. So that side there. This edge. Single round trans red tile going there, and then 2 more of these 2x6 tiles going on the exterior here. Oops. Headbutt the microphone again. Jeez. Right. Oh no. Oh, knocked the thing off the wall. Come on. Cool. There we go. That reattaches quite simply, so that's nice. You go there. Cool. So we're going to use more of these Sangreen modified 1x2 with the clips. To create another grip on this side. I know you can't see it. I will turn it around so you can see what I've done in a moment. And another one. Here. Okay, so at the moment we are doing some exterior paneling. We've paneled this whole back column here, done some paneling here. We've added in some Sangreen clips just here, and then again here and here. It looks like we're going to be also paneling around this area as well. And I'm assuming this could potentially be a doorway that we need to get access to. Well, this side or this side, I'm not sure. Or maybe both sides, actually, I'm not sure. I don't know. But it is solid. Like, it's quite easy to handle. The only bits I've knocked off are small interior pieces, which are just clipped into place, so they're quite easy to put back. But yeah, but so far everything, the whole frame of the ship is quite solid, which is a good thing. Which is obviously why we have all that Technic in the ship. So we're just putting 2 square panels on there, and then we're going to use an ingot on the bottom in light bluish grey. Next page. Okay, so yeah, so now I need to flip this around, and I'm going to start the piston kind of mechanism on this side. So it's getting these 2 kind of piston pieces which just slide into each other to give that illusion of a piston working. So, and these are going to go on the other side of the ramp to mirror what I've done on that side. So we're going into that point there, pushing, and that point there. Nice. Okay. So those pistons do offer a little bit of friction as well, so they might help with just assisting to hold that door in place when it's closed. Seems that way anyway. And now we'll be building the same kind of angled arm that we did on the back, and mirroring it to the other side as well. So, which is the same with a lot of these builds. Once you've done one side, you then just have to go back and do it, but just in a mirrored for the other side. Unless you've got an asymmetrical ship, of course. Which I don't think there's that many. I mean, obviously, Falcon's kind of asymmetrical, but yeah, you don't see that many asymmetrical ships. What's the one that Anakin used? Anakin used one in the Clone Wars. That little like tug thing. That was asymmetrical. But yeah, but most of a lot of souls symmetry is appealing apparently. So you typically always see starships kind of look, boats and everything else, they all have a very symmetrical feel to them. Aesthetically pleasing. But yeah. What I find interesting about this build actually is that as you were building, you'll actually see that each bag doesn't feel like you're adding that much to it, to be honest, with each bag. But there is just so many bags, so what have we've just done? We've almost done a bag in like half an hour, so it's not the biggest. The last bag I did yesterday wasn't very big. There must be some kind of ratio that Lego do where they figure out how many pieces per bag is roughly what the average person enjoys doing. Maybe. I don't know. There we go. Upside down piece. Click. Click. Excuse me. Right, and now we're probably going to have to build that little bracket again. Yep, thought so. Easy does it. One advantage, I guess, to doing mirrored builds when you've done one side and you do the other is you know what to expect, so you can actually speed through the second half of it. Come on. There you go. Now you're just going there. There we go. Lovely. So there we go. We've got the back frame to the ramp done. So now I'm probably just going to have to do the paneling on this side with the little green clips as well. And that should be bag 8 complete. Little pizza slice, pizza slice. I'm surprised. I said pizza slice and KO didn't appear. So, some clips again for the exterior wall. It's pretty much an exact mirror of the other side, so be nice and quick. Up and then going to the side. Cool. You go there. Oh. Excuse me. And these large square panel tiles on the side. And a nice sleek finish. Ingot on the bottom. Ingot. Oops. Killed the Mandalorian figure. Did I miss those? I did. Let's see. Missing pieces. Oops. Oh. There we are. And that is bag 8 complete. Cool. Not bad going. 37 minutes. One bag. I say they don't seem to be like huge bags sometimes, so that's good. Right. Bag 9. Again, doesn't look like a massive bag, so. And bag 9, I know, is the last bag for this first book as well, so. We'll get on to book 2. Right. Oh, I like these pieces. These are pieces you could put together to make a heart. Oh, doubling up. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Boop. Oh, okay, that's different. Not done that before. So we're putting this little, here we go, grey pin, Technic like grey pin, and it's actually going to go into this hole that we've just put here. So, like I say, don't think I've ever done that before. Cool. Fits nicely actually. There you go. So we create 2 little studs at the top of those. Right, flip it over. Some nice bright green bricks. Don't see that very often in Star Wars. It's alright, they'll be hidden. We won't see them at the end. Oh, cool, look at that piece. Nice, like, round quarter dome. Right, anyway, back to it. 2x3 plates. Hello. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Cool. Okay. Okay. Printed console. And then a 1x2 rounded. There we go. You're going here. And we're doing another printed brick. Where are you? Nope, ingot. Where are you? There we go. And 2 more. 1x2. Little rounded bricks on top. Boom. And you go next to you. There we go. So we create this little like console area. See? Flip over. 1x4 and a 1x2 plate on top. Cool. Okay, so now we've got these like arch pieces around there. Oh, I hate to stick a 1x1 on the bottom. Don't miss the steps. Don't miss the steps. Oh, line up. There we go. Same again the other side. Make sure it's square. OCD. Pretty sure a lot of people in Lego have OCD. Probably why they like Lego, because it's got a certain set way of sticking together. You know, you can't, well, you could do illegal moves, but you shouldn't. Illegal moves put stress on bricks. Right, okay, so we got these clear wedge pieces, and I need a clear 1x2 at back, and then 1x2 grey at the front. And then those are going. Let's put these on. You go there. You go there. And then these going on the sides. Nice. Got a kind of frosted glass edge to it. Notice that on the wedges, some of them have a they're not smooth as such. They have a slight texture to the sloped edge. Not about wedges, am I? Slopes. No, there we go. And you go that side. Tile in the middle. Tile on the end. Brown plate. And So I don't quite know exactly where this thing that we're building is going yet. So I need it's going there. I've totally put you on the wrong end, haven't I? Oh my days. All this on top I've just built the other way around. That should be that side, that should be this side. Okay, go back. Stop. take it off and start again. Right. Luckily, it's a quick fix. Right, there we go. Now, you go here. And then another one on the other side to mirror that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Cool. I have no idea what this thing is. Right, so we're going to do lots of these curved pieces are going all up and down these ends. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 12. 12 of them. Yeah. So it looks like we're doing the whole two sides of this build with these curved edges. There we go. Secure them at the ends and then just throw the others on. I'm assuming this is an exterior piece with all these nice smooth round edges on the front. Excuse me. Yeah. Sometimes I like that about builds, though, is when you're putting something together, you have no idea what it is you're doing, where it's going to go, until you slot it into place, and you're just like, oh, that's so clever. Right, and I've just got to tile this off. So one full length, yep, down there. And a full length of tile down there. Oh, stay on. So that's kind of what we've made so far. These kind of glass areas. So, okay. So getting a 2x2 tile, getting a hinge. Don't know the correct term for that kind of hinge, but it's a hinge basically. And then the second part to that, which clips into place. We're adding an ingot underneath. And then we're adding a curved slope. And we're doing that times 2. Times 2. La 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 la. Camera, behave. Good. Right. Now these pieces are going either side of these pieces that currently look like little eyes poking out the top. Boop, boop. So you go on there. I'm guessing you're going to angle that down. I don't know. And you go on here. Still look like little eyes poking out the top. So yeah. Okay. Flipping it over, looking at the inside. So I'm going to put this plaster piece in there. Okay. And then that piece is going to go in there, if I can get it to fit. There we go. Now I'm going to build up a little bit of the sidewalls. So 1x4, 1x3, another 1x4 on top. Angle piece, and this is going there, like that. Okay. And then mirror it on the other side. So excuse me. Still got a bit of tickle in the throat, but getting better every day. Cool. You go in the bottom of you there. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. So jump a brick, then a 1x1x2 high modified snot brick. Bloop, bloop, that one there. Then another one of those going the opposite way. The snot bricks facing the other side. And then a 1x1 modified brick with 2 snot bricks up on both ends. So that's build so far. And now we're going to add some panels to the side. So panel that side. Tile, sorry. Panel. Paneling. Tiling. And then some 1x1s on the top end. One there. One there. And then another jumper on the top. And this whole piece here we've just created is going to sit in here and just be held in place by that brick there. Okay. Oop, this camera. So there we go. So that's the piece we've just created sitting in the middle. And you got those black lines behind it. So nice bit of depth to that. So 1x4, ingot in the middle, and 2 cheese wedges. Nice and simple. And this is sitting on top of the little jumper we've just put on. There. There we go. See? Still got your eyes poking out the top. Boop, boop. It looks like we're going to be filling them in. So we've got these wheel rim pieces. And we're adding a red Technic bar, I suppose, potentially. Oh no, I need to add a grey Technic pin into it. Does it go that way or the other way? Does it matter? No, they're the same. Okay. That goes in there. And that fills in the eye. Same again. Kind of a wheel rim with a grey pin, Technic pin going through it. which will leave a stud on the end. And then we're putting this little red bar through and then poking that into there. So we've now got these, which are almost like wheels. Okay, and now this is going on the front of the ship. Okay, so this whole thing here we've just built is the very front of the ship. So those are the cockpit controls. And then on the front of the ship here, oops, headbutt the microphone again. This is somehow going to all just push onto those snot bricks on the front. And there we go. Nice. And that's how we create that entire rounded front piece with lots of little detail in there. That's really cool. Really nice. Right. Coming up to the last few pages of the book. So we've just got to create the rounded bottom piece for the front of the ship. So we're taking these two on here. You on there, you on there. Flip you over. And I've got you in there with the pin sticking up, and then two rounded pieces just to hold it all in place. One there. One there. Now, you say you should just clip right in. So push, there we go. Okay. So there we go. So we've just added this whole bottom like chin piece to the front of the ship. And the pin is literally just for detail, which is inside there. So you can see the that little pin that's sticking up. Right. Now what do I add? Oh, is this the ball? Is this his ball? I hope so. Right, 2 panels. I'm going to add 2 panels in. So one on that side. Oop, no, too far over. Come back. One on this side. Oh, bit fiddly. Bit fiddly. There we go. It's down. And now I'm adding this like bar with a ball end. And I'm guessing that is little Grogu's control stick that he likes to play with and take the ball off. I hope it is. Cool. That is the end of book 1 of the ship. So, as you can see, the front of the book does illustrate what you have built so far. So that is all in book 1. I've missed a round plate off somewhere. Just a moment, because I don't think that this piece is going to be extra. Yes, there's one there. No, there was just the one. Interesting. Don't normally get a piece that large as an extra piece. One, that's not there, that's not there, that's not there, it's not there. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, times one there. There's not one there. Okay. I guess it's extra then. Okay. Right, well. Funny. Don't think you'd normally get a piece like this extra. I mean, it's not huge, but it's the equivalent of like a 1x2, and normally you don't get those as extra pieces. So, but obviously this time you do. Maybe because they've had reports of that semicircle dropping off the front. Who knows? So, put you into the spares. Some overdose bag. Right, book number one out of the way. Do you want to see what Carl did? Let me show you. As a little break, we'll show you what Carl makes. He made a build last night, and it's a Disney one. So I'll show you. It's a very nice little set. It'll only be quick. Just a moment. I'll grab it. Right. So here we have. This is the Disney villains. Let's move you out of the way. Ooh, pop you down on the floor for a second. This is the Disney villains icon set that Carl made last night. It's really, really cool. I'll quickly go through all the different villains we've got. We've got a clock, which has the codfish Captain Hook on the back. So that's obviously his icon. We have the poison apple for the evil queen, and you can open up the apple and the evil queen is inside. So that's really cool. And she does come with a little apple as well. She's got an apple. But yeah, so it's evil queen in her hag form. Yeah, but that's just really nice. Look at the poison. That's such a nice feature. Or you can show it like this side if you want it to look nice and fresh. So then we have a Queen of Hearts card, obviously for Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Really nice printed tiles there. The clock as well. So that's just a lovely printed face on this clock as well. So that's gorgeous. Then we have one of Carl's favorite films of all time. We have a VHS cassette of The Little Mermaid. And the feature with this one is that if you know your old VHSs, the lid comes down. And then you've got stickers. These are stickers of scenes from The Little Mermaid, which is really great. Sorry, the ring light's just catching everything. But yeah, so hopefully you can see all those. But that's just a really nice feature. So yeah, so you get a VHS of The Little Mermaid. Then I think these three are pretty much permanently bound. They shouldn't really be taken off. But as you can see, you've got Sleeping Beauty, the book, and here you have a drawer. And in the drawer you have Gaston. So that's where his little hidden placement is. In the top of the book, you knock this forward, and I will just angle you up so you can see. So there you go. So you knock, you bring this up, and it's got the rose in the rose jar at the top there, which is really, really nice. In the Aladdin book, it does say Aladdin on the spine just there, and you can see that tile with Jafar. That is a sticker as well, just checking. But Jafar is hiding. If you lift this little portion up here, you get the genie of Jafar, which I believe is exclusive. I think all 4 of these figs are exclusive, actually. Yeah, so you got Jafar the genie in his lamp. So there's him. And then, last but by no means least, we have Sleeping Beauty. And again, you just somewhere. There we are. Pull that down, and you have Maleficent hiding just inside. So again, that's a feature of this book. So you got the 3 books for this one. What I do like about the books is in the brickwork, they've actually put in there's like a split down here to really emphasize the fact that they're pages. Same on the Jafar book, the Aladdin book at the bottom. And obviously, this is a slightly older design book, so you've got a different tone for the pages. This is like an older book. But, yeah. And again, that this tile here, that's a printed tile, that big one. That's a really nice tile, that one. The Little Mermaid tile, that is not printed. This one's a sticker. The Disney 100 tile, that is printed, but then these are stickers, and these are stickers here as well. I've just realised you get the Disney 100 sticker on this one as well. Not sticker, tile. That's the printed tile. But then again, the Aladdin one and the Jafar one, they are stickers. So, I mean, a few stickers, but overall, I think it's a really, really cool set. Really nice features. Obviously, it can sit on your shelf and just look at home there. But this, I love this. Like, it's such a throwback to like VHS. Like, I love it. So we'll pop you back on there. Whoop, come on. I know you want to go on. Why are you not popping in? Oh, there we go. Had to line it properly. Right, so we'll pop the apple back on its stand. Carl just hooked the top of the clock around the stem of the apple just to hold it in place. Which, I mean, it might suggest that on the display, I don't know, but. And there you have your Disney villains icons sets, all nicely displayed. So yeah, so that's what Carl built. That was yesterday. He's also got a few other sets that he can build. Yeah, I'll just pop this away and we'll get the next book ready. Okay. Right, here's book 2. So again, on the front of book 2, it will show you how much you're going to get built. And let's go straight into the cover. Okay, so this is going to use all the bags up to number 19. Okay, for this book. So unlike book 1, though, there's no additional blurb at the introduction of the book. So you just get straight on with the build. So let's get. Bags 10's ready. Right. I'll leave the large ship on the floor until I need to bring it up for anything. So. There we go. Also, these trays, these clear trays that I use, set of 6, £12 Amazon. Steal. But brilliant for Lego. Because as I say, you can pick them up see-through, so you can have a look around. You know, quite easy to see what pieces you've got. So yeah. Right. We'll crack on then. Looks like I've got to use my first sticker in this set in a moment. Third stood? Fourth stood. Okay. Cool. Right, so now I've got to put a sticker on. Do I put the sticker on now? Or do I wait and see where it's going to go on the ship? Looks to me it's a side panel. Says a join in the ship before the next large panel with a sticker. Do I just want to center it? Questions. Maybe I'll do more of the side build and then I'll decide. So, not putting the sticker on right away. We're going to just see how far I can go without having to add it on just yet. Just because I do like to see how the stick is going to interact with the other pieces that are around it. So, for example, like with the Ahsoka sets and stuff, it was a good practice to kind of like build the set and then apply the sticker slightly afterward, because they interact with the color of the bricks next to the panel with the sticker on. So, yeah, so maybe I'll do the same here. I just want to see roughly how far away this yellow line's going to be from this edge. Because if need be, I might put the sticker right on the edge. It's going to leave a grey line behind it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So that's going to be the line. See, and then there's going to be a panel that goes across. See, the question I have now is I've got this line, and then I've got sticker number 3 here. And this is to interact with this line. Now, if I'd have just rushed ahead, that could have been slightly high or slightly low. The question I have now is whether I want to put it so that it's 100% up to this edge to interact with that yellow line, or whether I want to put it central so that there's a slight grey gap on both sides. So we'll see. I'll just continue building a little bit and then I'll make my mind up. The colour in the book to the colour of this brick is well off. Okay. One of you. A 1x2 top, and then 1x3, I think it is. There we go. You go there. You extend the line. You go there. You go there. Cool. So, right. Let's throw on some background music. Spent the first hour with no music, so let's see what we got. This one might be a little bit dramatic. Give it a go. Oh, hang on. Let me turn it down as well. It's going to be too high. This one's called Growth and Decay. I know. So, two. Oop, it's through. Mm. Well, it will be nothing human said around about sort of thinking and a 1x3 tile. I need a 1x2 tile as well. Here you go. That looks correct. Okay. Flip it over. And we're putting a 1x3 brown tile just here, just to clip in the back of there, and a 1x4 in the dark bluish grey down here. Right, next we've got this kind of shield pieces. They use them a lot in the they're used in the gauntlets around the finger joints. Oh, where's the other one? There you are. So, and then this long piece with the rail on the end to go pretty much the whole way across. Okay, so we're going to put a 1x3 brown piece next to the shield there, and then this longer 2x8 black plate there. So leaving a gap, we're going to put this one here, and then we've got these stepped pieces to put on, and they're going to go one here and one. Oh, you're not high enough. You're one stood off. Always away. Make a mistake. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Broke it. Right. So you go there. You go above you two there. You go there. And you actually go one up. Yep. There we go. Which means then that these two are aligned. Perfect. Now I've got to add a brick. Oh, excuse me. Oh, needed more sleep, obviously. My word. So you've added a brick there, and now I've got to build up this little plate piece. So one of these 1x2 tile on the bottom. 1x2 modified with a ball joint. Single white stud, and a 1x3 brown plate on the end. Lovely jubbly. Lovely. And you're going to go there. Right. Flip you over. And we're adding a grill to a dark bluish grey 1x2 plate. And then that's going to sit in here. Cool. There we go. That's what we made so far. It's made an arrow that way, or a very, very simple manta ray. And we're going to put some triangular plates on the top just to fill in this. Do you think this is like a doorway? Looks like it could be a doorway. I think it's got roughly the same shape as that, you see? So cool, that's correct so far. 2x3 there, and then another one. Come on. Ah, there you are. Let's go this side. Oop, excuse me. There we go. Get rid of them buggers. Right, so we got a 1x4 and then just a 1x1. Little tile, where are you? There you are. Just to finish that off. Cute. Oh, my cameras have switched. How rude. So there we are. Nice. I do think this is the door. So we're adding. Oh, I've got to add a little Technic pin, dark grey Technic pin in there, which will leave a brick. Come on. So that one goes in that way. And we do one, and that goes in the other way. So the studs are facing inwards. Maybe. Interesting. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Oh, now I've got to add a bar through it. Okay. So now we're adding a bar through this section. Go on, go through. There we go. So that's what we've done. Then we're going to flip over and we're going to do, so we've got these concave pieces. We're going to be making This one has a black pin in that side, and you go here, and then this one has a grey pin. Oh, hang on. Totally built this wrong. Yeah, so I need you to be there, and you to be through that way. Okay. And then you'll go here. There we go. So we've got a black pin and a grey pin. Okay. And I'm going to make these same kind of hinges again. So that's got a lot of friction, and that one doesn't. So that's the difference between them. The black pin does have friction, the grey pin does not. Right, so you're on the outside edge. There we go. 2 exposed studs. Okay, and now we're going to attach these to here. Boop. And made a doorway. So there you go. So that goes quite nicely in there. And then I imagine that stood there, so you can pull it out. So that's our doorway so far. Now, do I want to add this sticker on now? Let's do it. Let's just do it. 3. Centralized or to the edge? See, I'm thinking I want to go to the edge. Like, if the paint was chipped at the edges as well, I think I'd put it in the center. Okay, so there we go. I've put the sticker closer to this edge so it continues this line, and I've really tried to line it up as best as I can. So does leave a bit of a grey gap here, but from my understanding of what I've seen of the front of the book is that there's a join or something at this point, potentially, or at that point, I don't know. So I don't know if that line continues. I don't think it does. So yeah, so that's what I've done. That's what I've done. Right. Moving on. We've got a 4x8 plate. And we're going to be tiling this up as well to make another panel for the side of the ship. That's like a 1x3. And then a little angle piece. Nope, not that one. Not that one, it's the other way. There you are. One by 4 grey piece on the bottom. Tiling. I quite like tiling. Which is why I think when I do get round to making the art sets I've got, I'm actually going to thoroughly enjoy just sitting there and just putting all those pieces together. There's a giant mosaic. So when I get around to it, I've got the Batman ones to do. I bought 3 of them. So I do want to eventually create the full-size Batman. But I also want to create the 3 individual pictures as well. So probably do the 3 individual pictures first and just have them up for a while. And then eventually swap it out and do one large Batman. But then obviously, if I get bored of that, I can always swap it back. So that's the advantage, I guess, of having those sets. I guess it's the same with the flowers. If you get bored of one colorway, you can always swap it out with a different colorway. If you decide to change up your living room or something. So, but one set I do not want is the map of the world. I just think that's just a bit too big, to be honest. Yeah, it's a lot of time and effort to be able to keep swapping that one out. One by 2. And now we're going to add in a angled piece. There we go. Flip it over. Flippity gibbets. And we're going to add in, where is it? There you are. So this has got the socket piece for the ball joint. So that one goes there. Then tie you down with one of these. Right, so we're using a black hinge. We use to outside. That way to outside this way. Ah! Dropped it. And then that's going to go in here. Like so. Okay, and now this panel now is gonna connect to the previous panel we made. This way around. So that goes in there. And then that clips. Oh, there. Without wrecking what we've already done. Cool. There we go. See? So that way we've got our angled lines here. That's clever. Clever, clever, clever. Right. One by four, 1x4. Now we got some tile pieces on top. So you go there. 1x3 there. And then another. Hello, there you are. There. Okay. Now you go at the top of that door. Right. Interesting. Right, so now I need to go bring the ship up again. Okay. So we bring up the ship, or the shell of the ship so far. I spin you around because I need to access this side. Right, so you. Oh. Okay, so it's for this like front angle piece here. You sit in there, and then you clip on there. Okay, so let's show you what we've got. So as you can see, that whole panel there has just clipped into place. For the kind of neck of the ship. Right, so okay, so it looks like I'm going to be doing the panel for the other side of the neck, so I'm going to put this ship back on the floor for now. Be interesting to see if this one has a door as well. I think it does, because looking like that, it looks like it's got a door. So, start again. Oh no, fourth one. So with this one, essentially, we might be able to speed through a little bit quicker. Just because, again, it's probably going to be mostly a mirror build of what we've already done. And again, I will be leaving the sticker until I've placed more of the pieces down, just so I know personally where I want places to go. White stood here. Angle piece. See, I don't know why they recommend putting the sticker on there when you've then got to put the yellow piece here and then you should align it. To me, it makes sense to put the sticker on after. But then again. Oh, that's too far. Use the wrong piece. That should be 3, not 4. Excuse me. Move you over there so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so a lot of tiling on this build, obviously, to create those nice finished edges that we've got all over the ship. Just had a thought. I was like, it is good that nowadays Lego has so many different shapes for pieces, because obviously, just going back to watching Duck's Bricks videos on the X-Jet, the old set that they did in 2014, which is almost 10 years ago, they didn't have as many pieces as we do now. And you can tell the difference in the style, the finish of the actual product. So, yeah, it's interesting to see how, because of new pieces that have been released, how people can create new angles and new things for these ships. So, for example, I can't imagine them of doing this to this extent with this ship because of the angles on this ship and all the curvature and stuff of the engines and everything, say 10 years ago. Because again, I don't think they'd have had the pieces available to make all the angles correct. It probably would have been a bit bulkier, a bit blockier. So but I mean, it still would have been cool if they'd made it, but as I say, I mean, if you look at the two ghosts, you can see that one is blockier than the other. You know, Lego is evolving, Lego is getting better in and of itself its own parts usage, parts catalog, and such. I mean, and then that brings into other things that have code, like the Avengers Tower. You know, that probably wouldn't have been able to have been done to the same extent that we've got it today 10 years ago, just because the curves and the features of that building just could have been a bit more difficult with some more blockier pieces. So yeah. And of course I do think as well that they're only going to get bigger and better. Lego aren't going to stop innovating new pieces. Ever, to be honest, I can't see. Because it's to their benefit. Yeah, we're flying through this second build because we've already done it once. Sticker 4. It's sticker 4, right? Right, let's put sticker 4 on then. Oops. Get you out of the way. Time to build Lego and eat more cheese as well. Don't blame you. Nom that cheese. Bless. I hope you had a nice time with your family, Kerry. I'm just applying a sticker live on stream. So, shh. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to get this line to line up with this. It'll be very precise. There we go. So, I do have to say, ew, David. Yeah. There we go. So that's my sticker placement. As you can see, as I said earlier, I want it as close to this edge as I can because I want to continue that line. So, and yeah, and vertically, I actually think it's really, really good placement. So I'm very proud of that, actually. Yeah. So cool. Bless. Did you have a good Christmas, Kerry? By the way, I haven't really spoken to you since before. And 9 out of 10. Okay. Did you get any sets? Santa to bring you any Lego? Because mine was very heavy, Harry Potter heavy. My Christmas and birthdays. So, sort of thing. First Christmas I've not worked since being 14. Oh my god. Oh, I bet that's just like a delight then to not have to be in. But yeah. God. I mean, I've said this before. I used to work in retail, and I hated you. I mean, I always got Christmas Eve off because I'd travel back home, and you know, but then I'd have to make my way back between Christmas and New Year's because I had Christmas Eve off. I'd have to work New Year's, and I hated it. It was always just too short, way too short. Whereas now I'm in like commercial print, so we are just closed. We're just closed. So yeah, it's like, no, office is closed. Go home. Like, okay, thanks. So yeah, you got the Alpine Lodge and the gingerbread man. Cool. Alpine Lodge, nice, very nice. Every time I think Alpine Lodge now, I just see Trevor's video in my head. Or sometimes both, as it was so sucky. Yeah, it is sucky having to work around the holidays. And I feel for retail people, and I feel for restaurant people. I don't understand people who go to a restaurant on Christmas Day or like don't eat at home. Like, surely they understand that there's other people who don't want to be there. Like, like the staff. I mean, unless they don't celebrate, of course, then obviously, I know that with airports, people wanted to work Christmas Day. Who was it? I had a friend who worked in an airport, and he used to say he used to work Christmas Day because they'd get like a day off in lieu, but they also got like triple pay for that one day. It was ridiculous. But I'd still be like, nah, can't make me do it. All the money in the world. Yeah. Are you building today, Kerry? It is Lego build day today. So yeah. I'm just going to get on with this as much as I can before 4. I've got an hour left, so I should probably get through another bag. What piece am I left of that one? Oh, I didn't take. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, heavy Harry Potter Christmas and birthday. I got Gringotts on my birthday. Gringot TS Bank. And I got the Expecto Patronum set. Oh, you just cracked open the gingerbread man, and then it's Gringotts Wicked. Oh, yeah, sorry, and then it's the Alpine Lodge. Yeah, Gringotts I got for my birthday, and Expecto Patronum. Also got Rivendell for my birthday. Did not expect that, so that was quite cool. I said to Chris, I've got your two top sets for the year in one day. And then for Christmas, I got Diagon Alley, and I got, which I did kind of know I was going to get Diagon Alley, and I also got the nano figure size Hogwarts Castle. So I got the big Hogwarts Castle as well. So very Harry Potter heavy, and my sister got me Dobby, so I've got the Dobby buildable figure as well. Yeah, fancy Rivendell, know where to put it. See, I'm just gonna build, and then figure that out later. I'm just taking Nicole's word of just build it, figure out the space later. I'm like, okay. So when I'm building this, I ain't got no space for this yet. I'll probably have to clear off the coffee table. Once I've built it. The coffee table, which is currently my Christmas village. So, hang on. That's there. Okay. Yeah. I've got 2 Expecto Patronum. I've built one, but gonna build the other one. So you're gonna have 2 models. So you're gonna have the stag and the wolf as well. That's cool. It's a nice idea. Yeah, it's a nice set as well, actually. The blues in that are quite pretty. Ooh. Does it have the Does it have those like pearlescent blues as well, or is it just like trans blue? Yeah, yeah. Because yeah, those I love the pearlescent colours when they do pearlescent things. The pearlescent is in the Alpine Lodge, actually, in the ice skating rink, ice skate pond thing. So yeah, I know that's pearlescent. I also like saying it, pearlescent. Pearlescent. Ooh, can't actually remember. I believe so. Cool, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's got some lovely colours. Lovely blues. Yeah. I was saying to Mark yesterday, it's a shame. It's not a shame, but it's like I really like colours in sets, and I do really like the colours in what am I trying to do here? Something's wrong. Oh, I think I've put a 1x4 and it should be a 1x3. I was saying to Mark, like, apart from mini dolls. Oh, hi, Richard. Bless. Apart from mini dolls, I actually quite like friend sets. I like the colours. I think they're gorgeous. But I can't get into them. It's the same with like Monkey Kid, Ninjago. Yeah, that's my brother, by the way, my actual brother. So, yeah. Yeah, the Ninjago sets, the Monkey Kid sets, all of the Friends sets, they've got some really nice color usage and stuff. But I cannot get into those sets because I can't start collecting them. You know. And it's a shame. And the same with Dreams as well. Yeah, they've got some really nice colours and parts usage, but I can't. See, I like the colour. I do. I think the colours are really wicked, but I daren't buy any. Because once you start, I'll appreciate them from afar. I think that's what I'll do. This. So, and everyone and their cousins are going to Bricktastic this year, by the way. Like it was this. You weren't there. You weren't there at the Family Bricks, the last Family Bricks one we did. Quite a few people on, but they were on about who's going, and it seems like there's a whole bunch of people going. So that'll be really cool. It's like Pringles. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Exactly. Yeah. Once that wallet creeps open for that one set, and then the others start creeping in. Yeah! Yeah, I know you're going to be there. You're displaying, aren't you? So, I'm going to be up on the Saturday. Maxine, Bonnie's Brick, she said she's going to go up. I think she's booking a hotel, so I think she's going to be there for both days. And I think Trev, from Trevor's videos, he's going to be up on the Saturday as well. I know Greg's going to be there. Obviously, Monarch, he's displaying. Yeah, so it should be a right old knees up. Need to actually build something. Oh. You're not going to take your the shack on the hill, the mountain. I always get this name wrong. You know, the shack on the isle. The birthday shack. Because that's cool. That's a nice build. Yes. Richard, have you started doing any of your gaming streams yet? Let me know. And let me know if there's any assistance you need with setting up the software. Because, as you can tell now, I'm a professional streamer. Should be under that now. Okay. Nope, gave up with editing. Well, just do live streams then. Just stream it live. And don't edit. Stream it live. All you need is a microphone. Don't even need a camera if you don't want to show your face. Just talk. Talk as your game. So, yep, I will take that, but I need to build the other half of the castle also, and that is coming. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Excuse me. Oh, dropped it. Right, now I think I've just got to attach this. Yep. So these are little overs. Bring up the big ship. Might get banned after first stream. Not necessarily. Just make sure it's 18 plus, yeah? Right, okay, so as you can see, that's the first panel. This is the panel. We're going to put it on the other side. We just hook the little bricks over there, and they go in the clips at the top. Boom. And there we go. So there's that side. And now we have the panel for that side. Lovely jubbly. So, and now we're on to bag 11, which to be fair might be the last bag of the stream, because I am planning to finish streaming at around 4-ish, just so you guys know. Depends on how big the bag is. There we go. I know, right? I know. It's so annoying. I said this yesterday. I was like, it's such a nice ship. It's such a wicked ship. And then, I mean, I love the N1 Starfighter he's in now. It's brilliant. But he can't do bounty hunting in that. There's nowhere to carry anyone. You know, this ship was wicked for all the bits and pieces we got to see. You're going to go, okay, I'll see you later. Yeah, like this ship was just amazing. And then they blew it up. And then, what was it, a month or two after when they blew it up? That's when they just did this set. Who knows? Yeah, I agree. I love this ship. I think this ship was amazing in the series. Oh, and I really like the fig as well. There. So just for anyone who hasn't seen. The fig is him in Series 1 with his like brown armor and his like tan and stuff before he got his like armor upgrade. So I don't think I had a Mandalorian fig of him in his old uniform. I've only got like the upgraded ones. So that's a nice addition to the fig collection. So yeah. Kerry, you planning on streaming this side of Christmas or this side of New Year's, I should say? Or are you going to just leave it now until later on? What's the plan? Is there a plan? Oh, long piece. So I think this is just going to be one long side panel for the ship, to be honest, that I'm building now. What? That piece there. Then that one, and then that one. This. There is no plan. I can't actually get into my Lego room at the moment as my Lego was flowing out onto the landing. So it's been shoved in there as everyone was coming. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I've got to, as I say, I'm building this set now, which is going to be big. I will have to, I think, I'm going to just dismantle all of the stuff off the coffee table. So all the Winter Village stuff, all the Advent Calendar stuff I've had. I'm going to put all the Advent Calendar stuff in one of those storage brickhead things I've got. And then dismantle the sets I built for the Winter Village. And then have this set as the centerpiece in the coffee table. But today, I got an advertisement. They must know on Instagram and stuff. Because today I got an advertisement about the Millennium Falcon coffee table. You know, the big one which is like glass. And you could put the whole thing, the whole set just sitting in it. Yeah, I had an advertisement for that today on my Instagram. And I was like, how do they know? How do they know I've got that? Yeah. I have to say, I was tempted. I was going to look. I was going to be like, I'm at the point I don't even know what sets I have. Okay. I'm not that bad. I know what sets I've got. And I'm not totally overrun any room just yet. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's definitely piling up and it's creeping away from the walls. Oh, another large sticker. I'm going to wait to put that on. I'm going to wait and see where it goes. I'll put the sticker on later. Yeah. Are you planning on getting any sets January 1st, by the way? Any of the new Lego... Oh, are the Harry Potter ones? Are they January 1st or are they March? I don't remember. But either or, are you considering you don't know what you got, are you gonna go January 1st to the Lego store? Because I'll be honest, I'm not really planning on buying anything. I think I'm just gonna continue building what I've got and then I'll consider adding things later on. Oh, excuse me. What? Yeah. Yeah, same. I'm not in a rush. I mean, there's a couple of sets I want. I want the... I do want the Sandman set for the No Way Home expansion. But I want the X-Men jet. You know. But... And wait, because I do think they'll go on sale. So I think I'm just going to hold off and wait a bit. And see if a bit later on in the year I can get them on sale. Plus, not bothered about anything in the January, like, freebies. So, I say freebies, you know, GWPs and stuff. So, nothing that's overly enticing me to go and spend a ton of money. Cool. Oh, you can't see what I'm building here. Let's switch this over. Book goes there. Build goes here. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, so this is just a load of paneling, to be honest. Plates and tiles, plates and tiles. Definitely going to wait, yeah. Not a bad shout, to be fair. Yeah. I also had a look. I mean, I used quite a lot of points to get the Avengers Tower. When I purchased that, I took almost £200 off it. And already, just because of that purchase and then other purchases shortly after, I'm already up to like almost 6,000 points on Insiders. And I was like, how did that happen? It's been like a month. Yeah, if I do decide to go buy something, I might, not that I will decide to go buy something, but if I do decide, I might then just use my points as well, just to help ease in the new year. I definitely need to calm the spending, let the finances recuperate just a wee bit. I had a couple of big purchases recently, so this being one of them. So yeah, I definitely need it to calm a little bit. And you know, January is a perfect time to let that happen. Mm-hmm. This. Do you have any inkling of what sets might be retiring next year with regards to Harry Potter? Because, I mean, I've got a fair few Harry Potter sets, but I always keep my eyes on what is retiring, and then that'll kind of make up my decision on what I'm going to buy. That's what I did this year. So that might be what I do next year, is wait until, was it June, July? And then make a list, and then just start ticking them all off again. So I bought Gringotts in September using all my points, £200 off. I know I've used £20 of points at some points, and I've still got 13,000 points. Woo, not bad going. Don't think anything big is retiring. The castle has been out since 2018, so it will go soon. Yeah. Fair enough. There's some of the sets retiring this year, isn't there, though, from the previous castle that you can build up the modular castle pieces. So I'm just going to assume that more of those modules are probably going to go as more of the newer modules are going to be coming in, I suppose. What have I missed? Shield piece. One thing I do need to keep an eye on, the icons. I do want the Harry Potter icons set. I don't have that yet. So if ever you hear that that might be on its way out, just give me a shout because I need to get that one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from Harry Potter I wanted. Got Diagon, Gringotts, the castle. I'm not personally bothered about the modular castle pieces. As long as I got a castle, I'm happy. What says last chance? Yeah. I've got Privet Drive. I know that was going to potentially retire this year. Yeah, dot sets, yeah. I know dots aren't going to hang around for very much longer. Trying to think if there's anything else large in Harry Potter that I wanted. Icon set. Bank, Diagon Alley, Castle. I've got the Hogsmeade sets. Oh, I need a train. That's what I need. I do need a Hogwarts Express. So that's the other thing I need to keep an eye on. Yeah, so the icons and the Hogwarts Express. I definitely want those. So, but again, I don't see them retiring. The magical truck. I've got that, and I got that Quidditch one as well. So, yeah. Train is relatively new, but the 2018 one has retired, yeah. Yeah, as long as I get, like, I don't need to have a play scale one because I don't need it to run. So as long as if I get the big one, I'll be happy with that. Of course, I'll be happy with that. It's the big one. It's the collector's one. So, Sirius's Rescue is retiring. Yeah, but that's one of those module pieces, isn't it, for the castle? So I don't really have any of them. But yeah. The Thestral. I've got the Thestral. Yep. Yeah, I've got the Thestral. And eventually I do want the small castle as well. The new one that came out this year. But obviously that only came out this year, so I can't see that going anywhere soon. Long ass piece. Come on, you. Ministry of Magic and Hungarian Horntail. I've got the Horntail. I have the Ministry of Magic actually. House Banners, yeah, I've got that. Hedwig, the one with the flappy wings, yeah, I've got that one too. I've got forks as well. So I've got the 3 flappy wings sets. Grimmauld Place, yeah, I've got that one. Privet Drive, I've got that one. Hey Ed! Sorry I can't stay long, I'm getting ready for work. Hope you had a fun day building. Razor Crest is an awesome set. Thank you very much, it is an awesome set. I'm not far into book number 2, to be fair. And I'm on bag's 11. Yeah. So, yeah, hope you have a great day at work. Thanks for dropping in. Hit the like button on the way out. So, yeah. Cheers, Ed. What was I saying? Yeah, Grimmauld Place. I've got Grimmauld Place. That actually fits in a little display case I got from, like, what's that one? Temu. You know, in Temu you can get like the really thin. It's only like 3mm acrylic boxes for Lego. They're not very expensive. They're about 15 quid, and they just place together. The bottom isn't acrylic. The bottom is like a foam plastic, like a PVC plastic board. Foam board. But yeah, Grimmauld Place actually not fully. If you slightly fold it in, so it's slightly back. Oh, my camera's gone. Okay. Yeah, if you slightly fold it in, it actually fits inside one of the tall square ones. So ours is inside that. I actually bought it for Carl's up house, but then he put his up house in the glass cabinet. So I thought, oh, well, I'll put it over the Grimmauld Place, keep it clean, dust free. So yeah. But those little cases from Temu, they're actually all right. They're not too bad. They come flat packed, so they don't get scratched or anything in the mail. And they're not like high quality. They're not like wicked brick quality. But if you just want something just to keep the dust off your stuff, I buy loads and most of it goes in the bin, so I've deleted the app. Fair enough. Yeah. The only thing I've had from them, which I had to throw one away. I bought little 3-tier minifig displays, and they have a clear plastic top that just sits over the top of them. So I bought about 6 of them, and one out of the 6 came with the clear plastic crushed in. So, but considering they were like £4 each, it was like, well, I'm not going to cry over it, to be honest. But yeah, and that's including delivery as well. So yeah, so that wasn't too shabby, to be fair. But yeah. Yeah, so that's I've got some brickheads in displays as well from there as well. And I measured them out specifically. So yeah, we've got a couple of those little boxes, and again for the price, I'm just like, yeah, okay. They're not too bad, to be fair. Again, I mean, I can't be forking out wicked brick type prices for every set I've got. I'd be doubly broke. Yeah. Got wicked brick display cases for the ones we really care about. Like Hocus Pocus set right here is in the limited edition display case. That's gorgeous. But yeah, and my Batman Batcave Shadow Box set, that's in a wicked brick display case. So yeah, they are pricey. And I've had a look at Boxco. Boxco are roughly the same price, but they offer a wider variety of like UV printed backgrounds. And they also, I think they might offer a slightly wider variety of just generally sized boxes. So, but again, not particularly cheap. Lovely sets though. Lovely. When they're in their boxes and they sit there, they do look very, very nice. As I say, they are not exactly cheap. So, particularly limited edition ones. Bloody hell. Yeah. Right. Angled. 1, 2, and 3. Right, and you are going to go here. Boop. Oh, I'm actually doing some proper brick building. Brick building. Build a wall. No worries. I'll see you in a sec. Oh, man. Wrong. Wrong. Missed a step. Right, you need to go in there first. And then a couple of plates. Excuse me. Right. Putting on some headlamp pieces here in the dark bluish grey. There you go. So that's what we're building so far. Oh, push that down, make sure it's connected. And 1x4 on the back. There we go. Nice. Proper brick building pieces. I think it's why people like modulars so much. There's a lot of actual brick built structure to it. So, right. So I've done that one. Right, another slope. We've just got a piece on top. Slope. 1x4, 1x2. Slope. Headlamp piece 1x3. Slope 1x2. Yeah, I agree. It's nice to get to the bricky bits. There we go, and oh, little cheese wedge on top just to finish it off. Boop. There we go. An actual brick built wall. Have you built R2D2? Yes, I did. Actually, I brought that up. Was it Craig? Was it Fooling with Bricks? Is that his handle? Is his name? I can't remember. I think it was Fooling with Bricks. He said, was it? He said he tried to build it 9 times or something. And I was like, wow. I mean, a lot of technique, and I do appreciate what the technique does in those kind of sets. I do. Like the mechanisms and the sturdiness of the technique and stuff. But it can be highly frustrating. So now we're going to add a little bit of greebling to this outside. So that's a little escape piece. And then we're adding a tile to that piece there. And we got a grill. Stood with pin. Oop, dropped it. Brick stage pass is great. Food and bricks is... Oh, Barry. Okay, yeah. Okay, Barry then. Sorry. I forget people's real names. You don't see them very often. Yeah. Yeah, I think he said it was nine times he tried to build it. And then he almost launched it out the window. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, I've built it. He sits on my little subwoofer in the living room. Needs a bit of a dust, actually. So, right. Well, I've got those there. I hope I haven't missed them off somewhere. Oh, and I have. Why? Where do you go? You must have been on the panel bit. Come on. Oh, hang on. Okay, I can see where I've missed them off. I had to unbuild him because of his drop down leg twice. Yeah. Yeah, you have to pay attention, don't you, to the way that mechanism works inside. Yeah. And I think first time I put it in, it dropped prematurely. I tried it and it dropped prematurely, and then I had to go back and fiddle with it and get it to work the way it should do. But honestly, it was so long ago, I don't actually fully remember. There we go. So that's where you're from. There we go. Okay, so the panel sticker I'm just going to put on because it's not actually lining up with anything particularly. So, yeah. Number 7. Yeah. When you get that mechanism to work, though, it's quite nice. I did make him plop out his leg a few times. once it was working. So. Nope. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. It's clever as well. Like, things like mechanisms for that kind of stuff. I appreciate them when I see them, but if you were to ask me to actually create one, I'd be like, no. Right. So, we'll put this panel on the side. Oh, come on. Excuse me. So, user. Okay, so you have to pin in there. Okay. Okay. Such a big piece. Come on. You. Oh, stop headbutting the microphone. Go. Click, click, click. Nice. Okay. Oh, stick down, yeah. Thank you. Cool. So, oops. This big old panel that we've just created, the way it connects is through 3 lots of clips at the top here in the sand green, and then the back panel, there was a little angle pin, and it just goes into this like this rubbery, I don't know what piece you call this, but this is a piece that's in the R2D2 as well, this like Technic rubbery piece, which has got like an axle hole through it. Yeah. So yeah. And the bottom, it isn't actually like connected at the bottom anyway. It just kind of just hangs there. So cool. I mean, it angles up as well. So nice. Okay. So that's that panel done. Right. Have I got time? I got 15 minutes. Do you think I could do a bag in 15 minutes ish? I think we do the other panel. Yeah, no problem. So. I'm expecting this one to be kind of a mirror of the previous one, potentially. So it shouldn't really take us too long to quickly whip through this. And if we run over 4 o'clock a little bit, who cares? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Go for it. Just keep building. Just keep building. Just keep building. Cool. Just keep building. Do. You watch any Christmas films, Carrie? Are they not your thing? Because I watched Home Alone yesterday. I hadn't watched it all Christmas, so I decided to watch it on yesterday. Apart from that, I've watched Muppets Christmas Carol, which is brilliant, obviously. And what else have I watched? Nightmare Before Christmas. Hey, Nightmare Before Christmas. Making Christmas, na na na. Yeah, and then we watched this god awful one on Netflix, which has got Brandy in it, from like, you know, like Brandy and Monica and Moesha. Oh my god. What a pile of poop. Jesus. Yeah, do not recommend that film. I don't remember what it was called. That's how bad it was. I just blocked it from my memory. Yeah. I've watched all 5 Home Alone. All 3 Santa Clauses. No idea who they are. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. I started watching the Santa Clauses TV show, and I've seen the first season, but I haven't seen past that. So I saw where they made the other guy Santa Claus, and then he tried to like commercial, like make was it Christmas Every Day or something? But yeah. But it's been a while since I've seen Santa Clauses, and the kids have all grown up. Like that boy, he was in the series, and he's a full-grown man with like a wife and kid of his own. I was like, oh my god. I mean, it was like, what, 15 years ago? Something like that? So, Crazy. But yeah, I do like the Christmas Chronicles as well. I haven't watched them this year, but I do like those films. And a film I watched, I think it was last year, it came out, was Violent Christmas. Not for children. It's it's the guy from Stranger Things. He was in it, and that was good. Start watching the show, but stopped after number 1. Yeah, was watching the Nutcracker today, but stopped. Oh, stopped to put me on. Yay! Well, little do you know that was my nickname in college. No, I'm kidding. No, it wasn't. Yeah. No, I had a different nickname in college. Can't say it on can't say it on TV. I'm not on TV. Can't say it on stream. It's rude. But yeah. I actually went to see the Nutcracker at the Apollo one time in London, and it was right after I'd done like a double shift at work, and I was so tired I fell asleep. Not gonna lie, fell asleep. You know, in one of these Christmas ballets, and I fell asleep. I was like, well, yeah. It was free tickets though, so I didn't feel bad. Some are very bad. Yes, that is true. Some of them are really bad. And you can see why these actors no longer get any actual work. You're like, wow, if that's the kind of trope you're putting out, then yeah. So, but yeah, the one I watched, we watched it because Carl likes Brandy from her music. But it also had Heather Graham, and if you remember, like in like the late 90s and early 2000s, she was quite a big hit, you know. But now she's doing stuff like this, and you're just like, really? Jesus Christ! Ooh, put that down. No, straighten up. Stop it. Okay. Was it Jingle Jangle? It wasn't Jingle Jangle. That was last year's Netflix special. Yeah. No, I've heard of Jingle Jangle. I've seen it advertised, but I've never actually watched it. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of these like bad Netflix shows. What was the one? There's one about two gay guys, and the parent sets them up or something at Christmas. Oh no, I remember the one. That one was actually quite cute. There was one about two gay guys, and he took his friend with him to his family's house and asked his friend to pretend to be his boyfriend because his family were constantly like, when are you going to bring a boyfriend? So, and then they find out they actually do have feelings for each other and all this blah stuff. So yeah. Was that really? Yeah. It was cute, but it was just, yeah, a little OTT. Would you say, like, very Hallmark, very kind of, yeah. That was last year's. I watched that. Love that. Yeah, as I say, it's cute. It is cute, and it's got the guy from like Angry Betty. What's it? Ugly Betty. Angry Betty. I think. Yeah, and I watched. Yeah, let's say it was all right. It was all right. Yeah, but Violent Night was good. Santa Claus stopping a home invasion. Wicked. It was a cheese feast. Yeah. Mind how you say that, Kerry. Particularly when referring to certain LGBT films. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was any like actual good ones this year. I can't think off the top of my head. I just can't think of any decent films. And when's the last what was the last blockbuster movie, like Christmas movie? Do I have to go and Google? Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Have there been any like decent, like actual, like blockbuster Christmas films this year, or in the past like couple of years, or are they all like these Netflix specials? Because I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I don't know. I can't think. Oh. Right. Should put you in, shouldn't I? Right, so we got tile there and me neither. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing springs to mind. See, I think a blockbuster. I could think like Love Actually, but that's still like years ago now. That's well old. You know, I'm sure there's adults now who are as old as Love Actually. Big Christmas films. Miracle on 34th Street, but again, that's like well old. I don't think they've redone that any time recently. When I think great Christmas movies, you think of all the 90s and 2000s. Yeah, exactly. Home Alone, Love Actually, The Santa Claus, Miracle on 34th. Yeah, exactly. They just haven't bothered. Or they just haven't made anything that's worth noticing. Which is a shame. Oh, what came out? That Aquaman came out recently. I know that's not a Christmas film, but it's really weird. They released it like on the Christmas weekend, and apparently it's done terribly. But I'm not surprised. I mean, what do you expect? Saying that, it's going to be the last of this, the last of the kind of Snyderverse kind of version of Justice League. Currently, I think they're gonna. James Gunn's gonna go in and just revamp everything up for the DC stuff. So, yeah, the only good thing that came out of that, Harley Quinn, live action Harley Quinn. Ooh. On cinema or on Disney Plus. Well, you're gonna watch it for Jason Momoa, yeah. Won't be on Disney Plus because Disney own Marvel, not DC. So there's that. DC is owned by Warner Brothers. So it was in the cinema. Yeah. Where it's going to go, it might go to Netflix or something in like a few months. I don't know. I don't know where DC send their films for streaming. Sorry, I'm rocking the table. Keep still. But yeah. But I'm sure it'll be available to stream somewhere not too long. They tend to come out relatively quick nowadays anyway, so... You know, I still haven't watched Barbie or Oppenheimer. I've got them. I need to watch them. God, I have not been to cinema like this year. Like, with having the puppy and then not leaving me alone like ever. We just haven't really bothered to leave the house to go to the cinema. Cole's been a couple of times with friends, but I haven't really been. I need to go see some stuff. You've not been to some... Yeah. It's not through choice, necessarily, because I always... Like, I haven't even seen the Marvels, and I'm a Marvel fan, and I know the Marvels not necessarily getting a great reception, or didn't get a great reception, but still, I would still go see it because I enjoy Marvel films. And I haven't been. So, done all them. Right. So we've got you going in there. And then slope piece here. So I've just Googled 50 Christmas best movies of all time. There's 2 that feature past 2015. Carol and Tangerine. Not heard of either of them. The rest are pre-2010. Carol and Tangerine. Carol, there was wasn't there some kind of like lesbian drama film called Carol? Now, whether that's a Christmas film or not, I don't know, or whether it just came out around Christmas, I don't know, but yeah. Carol. That one rings a bell, but I don't know if it's the one I'm thinking of, because as I say, I think this is on like based on a slightly historic figure. Yeah. But again, I haven't seen it. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I still haven't seen it. Most are pre-2000. Yeah. Back when movies were like just fun and silly for the sake of being fun and silly. And didn't bother themselves too much about having to reach certain audiences and be in this and be in that. Adapted from Prince of Salt. No idea. I have no idea. Yeah, done that bit. Okay. So. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. We've still got our classic Christmas films anyway. Nothing will beat the Santa. The Santa Claus is a fantastic film. John Lithgow, Dudley Moore. Brilliant. Kate Blanchett. Yes. Yeah, it must be the one I was thinking of. Not seen it though. Carol. Yeah. I said I didn't know that was a Christmas film. Yeah, the Santa Claus, brilliant. Elf obviously was brilliant, but even Elf, you don't realize how old Elf is until you go back and you're like, damn, that was not yesterday. You know, like so. Right, 1x4. Yeah. Elf was probably the last great one, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, there's some animated ones. I will say that. One I like is called Noel. That's not animated, by the way. That's Anna Kendrick. That was fun. That's a few years old. I enjoyed that. And who's the other one I like? Claws. The animated one on Netflix, Claws. Beautiful film. Love that film. With the postman. That was good. So, yeah. Not an elf. Oh, you can't. You don't. Oh, okay. Will Ferrell? Will Ferrell? I don't know. Elf is 2003. Yes, it is. It's a lot older than people remember. Because that is one of the films that really kind of pushed him into like superstardom. Because he always had like co-starring roles in comedies and stuff before then. Yeah. Yeah, Will Ferrell. Yeah. Though I think Step Brothers is hilarious, so my brain is broken. You know, I've not actually watched Step Brothers. That's one of the ones I've not seen. I mean, I've watched a number of his other is he Ron Burgundy, the TV presenter guy as well, and that one's got Ant-Man in it as well. But yeah, Step Brothers. I need to watch Step Brothers. I don't know why I never watched it before. I think it's just because I think of Dumb and Dumber when I think of it, maybe. And I'm like, oh, I've watched that so many times that it's silly now. But it's of the same vein. Yeah, yeah. Nope, wrong piece. No, wait, no. Jumping steps, hang on. Yep, you go there. Cool. You go there. Slope on the end. Yeah! I'm back to my brick buildy bit again. So, happy with this little bit. Cool. We're almost there. We're almost there. Finish putting this together. Add the little details. I'm sure that is missed from somewhere in here. Hang on. I've got a 2x2. Yep, see, told you. Knew it. Oh, jumped too far. Come back. Is it bad that you've never seen It's a Wonderful Life? I've tried to watch that. In fact, I think we had a Christmas party, a get together, and somebody put that on the TV. Now, obviously, not the most joyous of films to start with, because it's all about a guy who wants to commit suicide. But yeah, somebody put it on, and honestly, couldn't get into it. Obviously, there was loads of stuff going on, so. But it's something I've never ever gone back to and tried to watch myself either. So no, I've not seen it. I know what it's about, and I understand the premise, and I know, I know how the story ends essentially. But yeah, I've never bothered with it, to be honest. Oh, you're not aware? Okay, sorry. Spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, it's a guy who's having a really tough time, and then he considers basically throwing in the towel, and then I think it's an angel or something visits him, and then shows him what the world will be like without him in it, and then he goes on a whole journey and comes out the other end. I think it's not in our era. No, it's definitely an older film. It's definitely something of a. It is a classic, though. I've been told it's a classic, so yeah. But it's I think you have to watch it when you're in the mood. That's what I would say. When you're in the mood for a quiet, reflective film, maybe that's when you want to watch it. I mean, putting it on during a Christmas party was definitely not the right move. So, right, just going to bring up the ship, as I've got to put this panel on as well. And then I think we'll be done pretty much. Come on, ship. Cool. So, much in the same way this piece has gone on, I'm going to have to put it into the green clips here at this side, and then just hook this little pin here into this rubberized piece. So, you sit there. You go in there. Right, you're in there. Click, click, click. Lovely jubbly. So there we go. Oh, now it's going to be hard to handle. Okay. So this is the side panel we've just put on here. So starting from here with that brick built angled piece there, and then this whole side panel here. And as you can see, the sticker kind of carries on there, but there is a big join here. So I think the placement of this larger sticker isn't as important, I would say. Not as precious. Still very nice. So let me just make sure that that's the last bit. Yeah. So that's it. So that's bag 12 done. So next time I will start on bag 13, which will be tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow to continue building. This is a daily build, whilst I've got the time and the space to do it. So It took more money than Hope Alone. I took more money than Home Alone. Wow. That I did not know. But that must be like relative to inflation and stuff, right? Yeah, let me put me back on. Boop. Hello. So yeah, so that must be like relative to inflation. Of how much you pay back then to what you pay now. But yeah. Because I know it's an old black and white film as well, so yeah. I think if you want to, I think it's in one of those. I've got like these books, which is like, was it 250 films to watch before you die, kind of thing, and they update it year on year. And the Grinch is the most sold Christmas movie that doesn't hit the #1 spot. Oh wow. Oh, the Grinch. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just caught up on the comments. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. The what are we on about? The other one. The It's a Wonderful Life. It is in the book of. It's 1001 films to watch before you die. Actually. So that is in there. The Grinch. I'm not surprised the Grinch actually, because Jim Carrey is a big pull for cinema, even though he's decided to retire. So, yeah, Jim Carrey is a big money maker for cinemas. So I'm not surprised. And the Grinch, I think that because the Grinch has been released loads of times. I mean, they did an animated one, maybe only like a year or two after they did that one. It's like Christmas Carol. You get several versions of it. So I think with the Grinch, they have the old animated film, which you see in Home Alone, and then you see a slightly more updated animated film when they've updated animation. Then you got the live action, and then shortly after the live action, they did like a computer animated one. I think so. I think he's on about retiring. Yeah, I think Jim Carrey's on about retiring from acting. Whether he's going to retire from like film, as a whole, I'm not sure. But I think when it comes to acting, I think there was something in the news a few months back about him wanting to quit acting. But yeah. Yeah, so I think the Grinch is much like Christmas Carol, where it's just going to be redone and redone and redone and redone. Who knows? But he did do good. I do like the live action Grinch. It's good. So, and obviously, if you've seen all them YouTubes of people impersonating Grinch, going around towns and stuff, that's wicked. Yeah. I'm in Grinchy colours today, so yeah. Not feeling like Grinch though, I have to say. Yeah. Cool. So, thank you very much, Kerry, for keeping me company, and thank you for everyone else who's popped into the chat today. We will be signing off, and yeah, I will be back tomorrow, probably around the same time, around 1ish. So if anybody wants to come back in, that's great. Let me quickly give everyone here, which is basically Kerry, and anyone else who's watching, one of these for making it to the end of the... There you go. There you go. You made it to the end of the show. Woo! Bless. No worries, Kerry. As I say, I'm just casually streaming every day, just getting this big old set built. So, yeah. Even if you drop by and drop a thumbs up, even like replay and whatever, you go ahead. But yeah. So, yeah, going to be signing off now, and I will catch everyone who's going to be coming back tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Lego build day. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you've been building, if you have been today. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all soon. Oh, bit of an itch. Okay. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.